Indiana Fever are trying to stave off elimination. Carolyn, how can they do it?
Well, I think the biggest thing that Christy Sides has got to do is she's got to make it easier for her rookie to score the ball. Because when you look at DeWanna Bonner at 6'4", that's the move Stephanie White made. And so when DeWanna Bonner is defending you, she's long enough to give you a step to defend penetration, but she's also long enough to be able to get there and contest the three. Also, going off the bounce, when you think you've got to beat, that reach of 6'4" allows DeWanna Bonner to get there. What they need to do is move Caitlin Clark off the ball, give her space so that she has room to come off that screen. And when that window opens, then you give the rookie confidence. She knocks down that shot, and then she can cook from there.
So beautiful breakdown, Carolyn. I agree. She does have to get easier shots. One of the biggest things for me, though, when I went back and watched the game, Caitlin's first 2 shots against DeWanna, she didn't have as much space as that last one, but I thought they were good shots. The first 2 shots of the game, the first 2 shots.
Those are good shots in the regular season. You're in the playoffs. All right, so you only have two chances, 2 games. Otherwise, you're going to sit at home.
Right, but I feel like with Caitlin coming in and with this young team, so it applies to Caitlin, it applies to Kelsey, it applies to Aaliyah Boston. In game 2, it's different, but them coming into game 1, I think the mindset was where it should be. Take the shots that you normally take in the regular season. Take the shots that got you here. She took those early. She just didn't hit them.
Well, she didn't get them. Now you're asking a young team to make an adjustment in a day. You got to build that confidence early.
But to be fair, now they've got film to watch to make that adjustment. So they've got film from the playoffs, film from DB's matchup. Now they can make that adjustment. That matchup with DB was a huge difference in the game, though, because when Caitlin hits a shot early, things are problematic. So this was the play that you ended with, CP. She had a lot of space. Then she followed it up, she being Caitlin Clark, with a layup. So 2 easier buckets. And then Caitlin Clark gets into her bag with the ball in her hands. Again, this is on Marina Mabry, not DeWanna Bonner, but that is still a very tough shot. So I agree with you, getting her shots early so she can see them go in the net, then she can get into her bag. That'll be a big key.
Here's the 2 adjustments. In the second half, it wasn't DeWanna Bonner guarding Caitlin Clark, so she was going on Marina Mabry and Veronica Burton. The other adjustment, who was sitting in the corner? That was Kelsey Mitchell down there, so there was no help.
Get to the corners. They got to get to the corners.
Well, and they also got to play a little defense because the Connecticut Sun shot 49% from the field, 50% from three-point line, and scored 93 points.
To be fair, when you hit some shots, you can get into your defense a little bit easier, so that could help. But yeah,
they got to keep them off the offensive glass.
They got to figure out
something.
something.
I can't believe we were not talking about defense. Dre, I'll come to you first. Is this the final game of Caitlin Clark's rookie season?
Wait, that's the question you want to ask me right now? Yes. That's it? Mm-hmm. You know what? They're going to have to dig deep. We might get a couple 30 pieces, but no, this is not Caitlin Clark's last game. We get more Indiana Fever basketball.
Okay.
They bring it, they take it home.
Drea said there's going to be
a game 3. Well,
Coach,
dig deep.
if they dig deep, I feel like they need a speech. I think they need some inspiration.
Let me get my Christy Sides on.
I think they need a pep talk.
Here we go.
Give us a talk,
Christy Sides, put my glasses right here. Come on in here right now.
Let me get out the way.
All right. Now, we're not going to talk about who we were. We're going to talk about who we are.
Well,
since the Olympic break, we have led the league in scoring. We have led the league in field goal percentage. We have led the league in three-point percentage. So it is about who we are right now. Now, our mission, it was to get into the playoffs. But now that we got here, we got a little taste of it. That ain't enough. We're hungry. Let me tell you, the Sun, they may have experience, but I'm going to tell you what we got.
Tell them.
We got grit. We got young legs.
Check.
And we are hungry. So you know what tonight is? It is time for the Sun to go down.
Whoa!
Okay.
Give me
Let's go. It's game time.
There's nothing else to do but play now. It's time for tip.